It was only a matter of time. Paul Stirling's blocked 3 and he's hoofed the 4th one straight over the pavilion. The first big 6 of the day, and Paul Stirling gets Ireland up and running with a big maximum. Oh, that's just a sign of how well Paul Stirling times the ball. Just simply a push. Well, that's why he hasn't gone short, because Paul Stirling can do that, and he's deposited one into the stands there.
Go hard.
O'Brien not afraid to go hard, but this one's come off the toe end of the bat. You could hear immediately as soon as the noise. Interesting to see him bowl from this end, though, as Stirling gets that away behind square in the offside with imperious timing. Comes away off the outside edge, some much needed relief for Balbirnie. He's going to get at least a couple here. In fact, it's going to run it all the way. Heaved into the deep, and it goes over the head of the fielder. If he was right out on the rope, I wonder, could that have been taken?
And that's over extra cover. That's going to be 450 for the Irish opening batter. Hasn't been all plain sailing, but he moves to his 50 off 47 deliveries. And Ireland 72 for 1 after 12. That's the shot Stirling plays, and he gets 4 for it. He's beginning to tick now, Paul Stirling. Maybe he was just waiting to get to 50. And that's a much better shot from Andy Balbirnie. He's gone for the slog sweep. That's nearly up into the big car park over the pavilion there. Balbirnie had been struggling, but he got one where he wanted it from Mazakat. Oh, it's an edge from Balbirnie. He was trying to play that cut shot backward of square. I think this is much finer than he was anticipating. Shorter this time round, and Balbirnie repeats the dose. This time much more off the middle of the bat, over that short third man yet again for back-to-back boundary. And he's smashed it down the ground. That's straight 6. Our cameraman might be in danger. It's just gone over their heads. And it's all clicking now for Ireland as the 100 comes up.
Yeah, fantastic shot there. Just see a beautiful replay there of how steady he kept his head, how in control of the shot.
Could this be a chance? Out to the deep cover fielder it is. Balbirnie was looking to try and capitalise on one of his favourite areas over extra cover, but he's got 2 square. Edged. Garva into the attack, and he's immediately hit to the boundary by Getgate. Obviously no slip in place at this stage of the innings. It was a wild slash from Getgate. The additional pace.
Out there.
Goes full pace and is cut away with real power to the longest part of the ground by Getgate. Big cheers from the bench. He's going to go right into the slot, and Stirling's too good for that. He's going to pump it down the ground for 6 more. This is a man in the form of his life. Powered down the ground. That's the technique. The new technique from Getgate we were talking about. So strong down the ground. That is absolutely massive. He has pongoed that one high and handsome and over the Breedy clubhouse. And you cannot bowl there to Paul Stirling. The 100 comes within touching distance almost now. He moves to 87. The 6 pumped down the ground is followed by a...
Chatara just missing his length on this occasion. Full toss, on leg stump, fine leg in the circle. It's not the sort of delivery you can bowl to Paul Stirling at this stage of the innings.
Hammered high and handsome into the deep. Cheers from the crowd. Is it going to carry? It is. It's the shortest part of the ground. They rise. Stirling moves into the 90s for the 2nd time in his T20I career. Of course he does. He's going to go straight again at 6 more. This is outstanding from Paul Stirling. He moves to 99. Huge cheers in the crowd. He's the local hero. Kevin O'Brien was the first man to do it. Paul Stirling is the 2nd here in Brady. He's got a T20 International 100. Modest as always, no huge celebrations, just a tap of the bat. That's what it means to him. Acknowledges the crowd. They love him. We love him here in the commentary box as well. He's as good as they get. Stirling powers this down the ground. Cheers from the crowd, but this could be a chance. It's not going to be a chance. They know their cricket better than I do. It's going to go all the way. Over the Daffabet signs. Going to fly out towards the leg side boundary. Won't go all the way for 6, but will be 4 more. What an atmosphere we've had. Paul Stirling, it's been a one-man show here. 115 not out, coming from 75 deliveries. Probably one of the best ever knocks in T20 international cricket witnessed here on the island of Ireland. 115 not out, coming from 75 deliveries, 8 fours and 8 sixes. Remember, he was striking about a run a ball right the way throughout that first half of his innings, flaying the Zimbabwean bowlers everywhere. The only one really to escape unpunished was Madavere, but the rest, they almost went the distance.
And just clipped into the leg side. Good running from Zimbabwe to get back. Swept away by Madavere. Square legs in the ring, a really good shot. And despite a valiant effort from Simi Singh on that boundary, it's crept over. Madavere has now thumped this one over mid-off's head. And this could well run away for another boundary, and it has. And that's 4 more. Swept away again. A little bit more tossed up by Sterling now. Well, he's gone for it against Mark Adair. And has perished. It's a good catch by Andy Balbirnie over his head at extra cover. Himself and Kevin O'Brien almost had it coming together. He's tried to hit it over extra cover, and it's going to be another catch for the captain, Andy Balbirnie, and a wicket for the returning Josh Little. That's a brilliant shot from Dion Myers. He was clean bowled by Gekate down in Clontarf, but he wants a bit of revenge.
Shot.
Powerfully hit, and O'Brien can't get down in time. He lets out a yelp of frustration. Change of ends for Gekate, and is it going to work? The oracle it is. Myers was looking to the shorter part of the ground. Another year. Another misfield from O'Brien. That's 2 today from him. Be disappointed with that one. He ends up almost rolling over. He's not going to be knocked into the mid-wicket for 1, because he's going to be smashed into nearly the groundsman's hut, right close to our commentary position. And that is the short hit. This is the problem with white bowling from this end of the ground. It's just a pick up into the boundary hoardings there. He's not going to be knocked into the mid-wicket for 1, because he's going to be smashed into nearly the groundsman's hut, right close to our commentary position there. That's the tent we're in. Peter Gillespie's gone looking for it. Where is it, Peter?
Yes.
Bowled him. Ben White has been backed by his captain to find a way against these 2 left-handers.
Yeah, great delivery there. Not afraid to give it another bit of air.
Finds the outside edge, no slip in place, and McClintock's going to have work to do. He'll chase in vain. It's such a short boundary there towards the pavilion. Cut away, and it beats the sprawling dive of Josh Little. Craig Irvine is not finished yet, and this game is not over yet. There's a lot of cricket to be played here. That's looped off an outside edge. It's going to be a simple catch for Neil Rock. Brilliant bowling. He's outsmarted him there, he's outsmarted him there, Mark Adair. He's completely deceived. Skipper. See the quality. Look at that for a shot. That is one of the shots of the day. No more than a chip over the offside. That's where he's going to target, but Getgate's going to knock him over, and with that, surely that's going to be the game. And a 2-1 series lead for Ireland. It's kept maybe a little bit low.
Oh, and it's just been edged over the top of Neil Rock there. He's going to run away for 4. Not convincing from Burrell whatsoever. He gets away with it and gets a boundary. That's brilliant from Josh Little. Too quick for Mazakadze. And he's got the airplane celebration out, which is great to see. And Burrell's got that one away. I think he was a long way outside his off stump there, Ryan Burrell, but he's flipped that one. Oh, and Burrell has absolutely slammed that one straight down the ground. It was right in the slot, and that is an enormous hit from Ryan Burrell. He came on a promise that he can hit these big bombs. It's short, and it is straight down Simi Singh's throat, and it's a very good catch by Simi Singh. Series. Oh, could be a run out here, and it is. Shane Getgate's run out the non-striker Engarava at the non-striker's end, and that completes the game here in Breedy, and a win for Ireland.
So you look at the Zimbabwe batting card. Not too much to report on. Craig Irvin did get in, and he looked good, as he has done throughout this series, but unable to kick on. But the Irish bowlers have been fantastic today. Mark Adair, Josh Little, Ben White, and Shane Getgate, all been highly impressive.
But still, a nigga never quit. Cause when I'm on the stage, I know this shit will be a hit. They kill hip-hop, so now it's time we resurrect it. Exhume it from the ground and raise the pillars and erect it. Deflect any forces that come and try and topulate it. And show them how it's meant to be, the way we operate it. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Hip-hop, it will never be the same. Never, never, never be the same. Give props to those that deserve respect, to those that lay the map to the prospect, to those that throw critics as hip-hop rose with the rise of the pros. They rocked out the shows. I wish lots of shame to those acting lame, dissing veterans like without them they would have a game. And even though we know the game will never be the same, it remains the truth. Old school forever rule. I hit this and dismiss the self-styled critics. They here to sit